Today is Saturday, March 26, 2016. Time is 1:55 p.m. I'm out here in Owens Mills. Looking around, you can see all the vacant buildings around. What used to be apartments and daycare, drug rehab. As you can see, there's nobody out here. There's the water tower. There's nobody out here but me for now. All of these buildings are vacant. This is a quick little update. So you know, FBI moved in next door to me, 3615 East Lombard Street, all that crap. Multiple low-frequency weapons call themselves investigating after first offense handgun charge. I was arrested July 4th, 2009. They raided my house 2000. Excuse me. I was arrested July 4th, 2009. They raided my house July 8th. FBI moved in August 1st. But I didn't go to trial until September. Okay. So, the response video I made to all the haters and the non-believers that don't think FBI has this weapon, don't think the U.S. government have this weapon. Okay, I usually don't post videos on Saturdays and Sundays. You know, library closed on Sundays anyway. But I went to the library today, Saturday, and I posted the videos showing how Thursday night into Friday morning, Good Friday, they turned it down to all zeros. Yeah, all zeros while I was asleep. And then when I woke up, the 9 o'clock video, all zeros. They turned it down to all zeros. Turned it back up though, but they turned it down to all zeros, kept it low. Okay, you already know. I documented the cars, documented the tag numbers. Of course, the bitch gonna switch cars. FBI and the gray Honda Accord, she still drive her car, but the her co-worker boyfriend, light-skinned red bone bitch, instead of him driving that red Mustang now he driving some little white beat up piece of shit, either a Toyota or something. He got into the car this morning when I left out. He gonna go get in the car and drive away. I'll get the tags, don't worry. Okay, so they continually use this weapon on me. Today they jacked it up over 3.0 just before I left the house. And you know, yesterday, Friday, and Thursday night into Friday morning, they turned it down to all zeros. So where the levels coming from? You know, I've lived in that house for 21 years. I know who drive what in my neighborhood. They turned it down to all zeros, kept it low, turned it up a little bit, but then turned it back down. And yet today, the weekend, they jacked the levels right back up. The bitches got so now, they causing me to dehydrate so much in my sleep, I'm riding around with a headache all fucking day. Now, no matter how much water and Gatorade I drink, you know, they continually dehydrate me, cause me headaches, dizziness, nausea, blackouts, strange dreams, you know, causing my body to overheat. I showed you how they cause my blood pressure to spike. You know, I'm sitting around, can't even sit in my own fucking house and watch TV because of them bitches. You know, trying to make me run out in the street all fucking day. They use this weapon on me, they follow me around in their cars, follow me around in that little spy plane, which I also got video of. It's not real good video because the bitch gonna try to fly up real high, keep me from seeing them, but I got a pretty good video of them. They use the weapon on me, follow me around, seeing if I'm committing a crime like they did with Ern Alexis. They used that weapon on him and made that man shoot up the Navy Yard. Well, I'm relentless. Those bitches started this shit, and I'm not letting go. I'm like a pit bull with a bone. I'm gonna keep on documenting levels. I'm gonna keep on documenting the cars. I'm gonna keep on documenting the tags and them if I can catch their bitch asses. And I'm gonna keep posting. And like I said in one of the other videos, these bitches couldn't just take those weapons up out of that office without permission. They had they had to get permission from the FBI agent that runs the Baltimore division. They had to get permission from him. He had to get permission from the assistant director or the director. And I told you how they had these weapons since the 1960s. They acquired these weapons back in the 1960s when the United Kingdom got the U.S. involved so they could get it working. In exchange, the United Kingdom gave them a copy of the design so they could make one or several themselves and use it on us, the U.S. citizens. Now, if you don't know anything about this weapon, and look at this, somebody driving up here. See the van behind me? See it? If you don't know anything about this weapon, you don't know anything about the designs, look it up. It's on the internet. Look at him turning around. See him turning around? He come up here, see me standing here, and then he gonna turn around. Yeah. If you don't know anything about this weapon, look it up. Remember, everything is on the internet. Everything is digital. Now, while they not gonna write a book and say, hey, we got this weapon and these are the designs, this is what it can do to you, everything is on the internet. Look up very low frequency or extremely low frequency weapon, and it'll take you to a couple websites that tells you what this weapon is capable of, what it can do to you. It'll even tell you how the United States acquired this weapon. You know, you don't have to be a rocket scientist genius to look up something on the internet. Now, of course, I'm different. I'm a thinker. I may not have a college degree, but I am really smart. And that's how I knew to buy an electromagnetic field meter and start documenting the levels. I knew from the start what the bitches, you have to excuse me, I got a cough I can't get rid of because them bitches dehydrating. My lungs are so dry that if I breathe cold air, I cough, and it's only about 52, 53 degrees out here. And I keep looking around because I hear that little single engine spy plane them bitches fly around following me with. You know, I'm waiting to see it so I can show you, but his bitch ass flying off in the distance somewhere. Okay, but back to what I was saying. I knew what them bitches would generating in my house. You know, causing an artificial electromagnetic field. That's why I went on board the meter. So, stay tuned. I'm going to keep documenting the levels. I'm not going to post too many of them on the internet. Although I told you I have over 5,000 documented levels showing what them bitches been doing. I hear that bitch. I hear that bitch is playing. He's flying somewhere off in the distance in front of me. There he is. See it? Can't really see it because he's flying a good little distance away. But okay. I told you I have over 5,000 documented levels. Now, even if you only go by what I've been able to document since May of 2014, you have to admit, even if you don't admit to yourself that the government has this weapon, you have to at least admit the levels are not normal. You know, they turned it up as high as a 14.0 from what I've documented. Now, who knows how high they had it before I was able to document. Remember, they've been using this shit on me for a long time. You know, I was only able to document as of May of 2014, but they was using on me for several years beforehand. Okay, so if you just go by from May 2014 up till now, that's just about 2 years. Just about 2 years they've been doing this. Everybody else that has been a victim of this, they either sitting in a mental hospital, or they're dead, or they running around the street somewhere homeless because the government used this shit on them, forced them out of their house. Ain't nobody forced me out of my house. I've been in my house for 21 fucking years. I ain't going nowhere until I'm ready. And the only time I'm really going to end up leaving is after I sue their asses and they make me a millionaire. You know, they use this, the United States government, like I told you, is nothing but a bully and a terrorist. They use this weapon on people, cause them to go out and commit a crime, then turn around and deny that the weapon even exists. Like they do, like they did with so many other things. You know, you don't know all the stuff the U.S. government has. You don't know all the stuff they got setting up in that Nevada desert, Area 51. Or what they got, you know, what they working on. You don't know. Recently, Nightly News with Brian Williams, he did a story how the government is working on how to turn planes invisible. So if they're working on how to turn planes invisible, you don't think they're working on how to turn people invisible? Come on now. And you can look that up on the internet too. Nightly News with Brian Williams. They did a story on how to turn planes invisible. Look that up too. So stay tuned.